Hello, this is from Milwaukee, Nashville. I am your host, Daniel Goodman. This is my co-host, Christopher Drives.
Man, sound more enthusiastic. The Admirals and Predators both got a victory tonight, man. That's a hell of a way to start your season, Admirals. You win in overtime. Congratulations, guys. You did it.
I'd be more enthusiastic if I wasn't exhausted.
Hey, having fun watching two victories, it gets exhausting, especially the Admirals. And they do it in overtime to kick off the season. Coach Taylor got his first overtime victory of the year.
Actually, interesting stat, the Admirals with new coaches are now, I think it's like 6-1 in their coaching's first game.
Well, that's good.
There's your interesting stat for the night.
All right, so which direction you want to go? You want to talk Smashville getting their victory, or you want to talk
they were
Ads?
the first game of the day, so let's get that out of the way.
Well, Victor Arvidsson, that guy was on fire tonight. Oh, yeah. Let's drop the puck. Why do you do that? Why can't you just leave the puck on the table?
Because it's annoying. What if I was said something like that?
It's only annoying for me because I tend to play with the puck after I drop it on the table. It's a weird nervous thing I do.
Oh, so you're nervous during the shows?
Well, I try avoiding smoking cigarettes on camera, so I mess around with that puck. See, I almost dropped the F-bomb, you see?
Well, you keep pucking around, and this is going to get pretty pucking bad, pretty pucking quick.
Well, let's have a good time and talk about two victories tonight. Lead the way, Captain.
Oh, well, you mean two pucking victories.
Well, anyways, let's talk about the two victories.
Anyway, in the first period, they opened it off with
Victor Arvidsson getting his first goal of the season with an assist from Phil Forsberg and PK Subban.
Subban had we'll get to
Wait, that was Arvidsson's first goal of the season because I don't believe RV scored in game one.
No, he did not.
Okay, just make sure I throw out the right stat for you guys.
And then you got right after that at 12:01 of the
Matthew Barzal scored for the Islanders with an assist from Bailey. I'm not too familiar.
Josh Bailey.
I'm not too familiar with the Islanders roster.
Who is?
And then the next goal of the game, Matthias Ekholm,
who already has 3 points on the season.
Yeah, with the assist from PK Subban and Colton Sissons, not however he calls it.
I just say his name backwards, which is Synosis.
Yeah, but it's Colton Sissons. Him and PK got an assist on Ekholm's
Well,
goal.
PK has 3
So
points
it was 2-1 Preds heading into the second. The shots on goal were Nashville 12, Islanders 7 after one period.
And then the second period, Valtteri Filppula at the 2:46 mark scored a goal
with Fritz and Sabiza with the assist, with one assist each, and then Craig Smith netted a goal.
Former Badger.
With Kyle Turris and Ryan Ellis each getting an assist on Craig Smith's goal.
And then RV again with
putting him in hat trick watch.
With Johansson and Boteto.
That's Tony Boteto on Ryan Johansson.
And then after that, it was Bailey and Barzal on the assist to Anders Lee.
Yeah, Anders Lee got his first goal of the season, or the only goal of the game, however it is. I'm just looking at my stats here.
And then the third period was nothing.
Yeah, no goals, but the second period, Islanders outshot Nashville 15-6. In the third period, the Islanders outshot the Predators 7-5. And
the 3 stars of the game were
the final score of the game was Nashville 4, New York Islanders 3.
Well, if you could do simple math.
Well, I'm trying to be more professional, Lunkhead. You do want to make fans of the show, right? Try to show some professionalism,
like I was going to say, the 3 stars of the game. Third star of the game was PK Subban. Second star of the game was Matthew Barzal. And first star of the game was Victor Arvidsson. Saros got the nod.
I was about to say, what was your opinion on UC Saros' appearance this season?
It's the first game for him, so I'm not exactly expecting spectacular, but he made some pretty solid saves.
He always was a solid backup for Pekka. He always was.
Well, right now, I think he's got to worry more about his defense in front of him. They looked horrible the last 2 games.
But hey, it's still early in the year. They're still working out the bugs. They'll get better. They have to re-gel together because of that off-season. They spent time away from each other. Now they got to bring it all together again.
Other than that, I'm going to look up this. Leading on time on ice as PK Subban with 25 minutes.
I was going to say, Kate should do that on that, so that way they don't see you obviously looking at the phone. Me, I'm just over here looking at my notes.
Well, I had to make sure I was reading it right. It's in print that's this big.
Oh, well, you are the host. Just trying to help you out.
Okay, so from there, we're going to parlay ourselves over to the Admirals.
Whoa. Just take a bit. Make sure we're all 100% ready for this. Seriously? Okay. I gotta do like that. Now, where is the box score?
Aren't you telling me? Jesus Christ.
Look, I'm looking at the wrong thing to get the box score. Come on, do some friendly banter just so that way we don't have dead air. Dead air is not a good thing.
We're trying here, folks. Trust me, it is not exactly.
Yeah, we had both games on 2 different TVs, so our eyeballs are going back and forth between 2 TVs. My head was starting to hurt.
All right, I got you covered. There we go.
Awesome. That thing's taking forever.
All right. We started off the first period with a goal from, I believe.
Does it even say?
Yeah, it has all that scoring.
Okay.
Texas scored first. It was Dylan Harrington with an assist from John Nyberg
and Colin Markison. Yeah, Markison.
Yeah, Colin Markison. That was a bad goal given up by the Admirals. They kind of slacked on the penalty power play, getting back after the penalty was over. He kind of got a breakaway. Whoops.
And then Anthony Richard scored the Admirals' first goal of the year with an assist from Rocco Grimaldi,
who played a very solid game. Every time he needed to be somewhere, he was there.
Yeah, but it was a 1-1 score after 1. And then in the second period, it was Colin Blackwell scoring a goal with an assist from Alexander Carrier, making it 2-1 Milwaukee.
On the power play, which
power play seems to be our strong point.
We are a very fast team this year, I noticed.
I like it. I love that up-tempo style of offense, and I love the up-tempo style of defense.
Well, we're about to break into something where we need these. So,
how do you figure? Oh, okay.
Yes. Nick Baptiste, we just traded for from the Buffalo Sabres, scored his first goal with an assist from Ilya Toivonen,
who scored his first North American point with that assist tonight. So,
and I'll let you say the other guy's name.
What other dude? Justin effing Kirkland. So stick tabs to Ellie Toivonen.
And way to go, Nick Baptiste as well. Just a way to come. I mean, getting traded is never easy. Getting on a new team, getting on a new schedule.
But he bounced back in a big way. That's the main thing. He took adversity and he rolled with it, and he parlayed it into a good game tonight. And then with the third period, Nicholas Baptiste scored a goal. Oh, we already did that. We're already in the third period already?
Yeah, there wasn't much of the second.
Okay. Nicholas Hansen scored a goal for Texas with Justin Dowling and Michael Mersch getting the assist.
Yeah. And then Joel LaPrince. Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, Joel.
LaPrince.
Okay, delay. Got it. That was a delay of game. Yeah, see, it says delay of game.
No, right here.
Oh, never mind. I was looking at penalties. Whoops.
Joel LaPrince with the goal with assist from Mersch again, and Travis Morin, who you Admiral fans should be more familiar with from Rockford.
Yeah, so it was 3-3 heading into overtime, obviously. And
Mr.
Grimaldi, Rocco Grimaldi, got the overtime winner with an assist from Anthony Richard.
Well, wop babaloo bop a wop bamboo.
Don't know what the point of that was, but yeah.
A Little Richard joke.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Richard. All right, I get it.
He's short.
Yeah. So yeah, all in all, tonight was a great night to be an Admiral/Predators fans. The Predators are 2-0, and the Admirals are 1-0. The downside is Milwaukee allowed Texas to get 1 point in the standings. But hey, a win's a win. I can't complain because hey, I jumped off the couch when they got that overtime goal. So I'm a happy camper.
I do not want to see hockey till Tuesday.
Yeah.
3 stars of that game are Michael Mersch, Joel Preds, and Rocco Grimaldi.
Yeah. Definitely Rocco. Whenever you scored a game winner, you got to be the star of the game, dude. You iced it away. Like that hockey pun, iced it away. Yeah. If you could do a cheesy joke, so can I.
They played at the Herb Hebe Center, HEB Center in Cedar Park, Texas.
Yeah, it was kind of weird during intermission since we were watching the game on AHL Live. Both teams had to exit the ice to go to the locker rooms out the same little door. It was weird. It's not like how it is in the Panther Arena.
Or in Rockford, they go like that too. So
yeah, it's not like at the Panther Arena how each team bench has its own little tunnel taking them into their locker room areas.
Their attendance was kind of. I mean,
there is a lot of empty seats, but hey, that's Texas's problem. Milwaukee, we have to sell out the Panther Arena this year. I want to see that place rocking this season, man. We have a good squad. Support the team, man. That's all I'm asking. Just support the Admirals. We need that place sold out.
All right, I'm gonna do a little thing around our division.
Divisional updates because we have to start doing that and see where the Admirals stand.
Currently, the Wolves are beating the Colorado Eagles 4-1. The Rockford is 0-2 on the season, losing both games to the Cleveland Monsters 5-2.
All right. So who else? And then do a standings update to cap it all off. Seeing how we are talking about
San Antonio beat Grand Rapids, who is now also 0-2.
Thank you. Personally, I can't.
And the Admirals beat, as we said, we beat Texas, and we're 1-0. Texas is 1-0-1.
Yeah, because Texas won their game last night. Tonight was night 2 of a back-to-back for them,
which is probably why they looked a little sluggish.
Yeah. Well, did they have to travel from last night's to tonight's, or was it just back-to-back home games?
It was back-to-back home games.
So
I'm sorry, it wasn't 5-2. They lost yesterday 4-1.
Oh, okay.
The Iowa Wild are 1-0. They beat the Moose yesterday. Grand Rapids lost to Texas yesterday.
Okay.
The Wolves got won in overtime against Colorado.
All right, what are currently the standings? After yesterday and tonight, what are the current standings in our division?
Hang on.
Okay.
It goes Texas, Chicago, us. It's a pretty much line down, but a 3-way tie for second place of Chicago, Milwaukee, San Antonio, Iowa. And both Grand Rapids and Rockford are 0-2.
All right, so is there anything else that we need to cover? I can't believe it. We covered basically both games in less than 20. Not bad.
Colin Blackwell had a bit of a scare. Not sure what the.
I'm not sure what the prognosis is, but he was lying on the he was lying on the ice, holding his arm. I'm not sure if he took a puck to the arm or a stick to the arm,
or if he ran into the post with his arm and kind of jammed it up a little bit.
Yeah, all I know is that he was holding his arm like this on the ice. So Blackwell, I hope you're not injured, and I wish you a speedy recovery. Let's hope it's good news. We'll keep you posted as soon as we hear something.
I would also like to welcome back Mr. Tom McCullum. He was on the ice for warm-ups today, so...
Yeah, but he didn't see any game action. I'll welcome him once he sees game action.
But he was no longer on his personal leave.
Yeah, okay, that's a good thing.
So
and I still have, whatever it was,
horrible.
it obviously wasn't too horrible because he's back now. What was your opinion of Troy Grosnick's night? Seeing how we already broke down what you thought of Charles.
I don't think his goals were necessarily
his fault. I think it was mainly his defense in front of him needing to gel together more. Because like I said, you got to gel and become one.
And that takes time.
Yeah.
We were gonna come on here win or lose with good mood because it's game one.
Yeah, exactly. We finally got some regular season hockey. We finally got there. The off season is no more.
One game's not going to kill you.
Nope.
Where you're getting where you're with Grand Rapids and with Rockford, where it's two.
That's when the fan side of us, our blood starts boiling. It's like, as fans, those are our rivals, but we're trying to be professional on the show here.
And also for us,
because you're dealing with two fans, not two journalism majors.
Also, you're also dealing with two people who may one day be doing shows down there, up here, everywhere. Because we never know where it's going to take us when.
Yep, we go wherever the wind blows us, as long as it don't blow us to Cleveland. I'm sorry, I had to. I'll stop. Cleveland's actually a nice city. I've been there. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah. Just saying. I have nothing negative to say about Cleveland. It was a nice city when I was there earlier this year. It was a nice city.
I wanted to touch on something.
Well, I'm going to touch on my soda because I'm getting thirsty.
Update for home opener for us.
Please look into the camera. You see that dot? Those are eyeballs. We have to talk at it. You've watched pro wrestling. That's where I learned how to talk into the camera from watching
Didn't pro wrestling used to use a laser pointer?
No, pro wrestling banned those. That's why fans can't bring them in.
No, but they used to use one until fans caught on, and then everybody was bringing them.
Exactly. But that's how I learned how to talk into the camera, because we're actually talking to people, Daniel.
Season opener.
Next Saturday at the Panther Arena against the Hershey Bears, 6:00 p.m. puck drop.
Correct. If you're looking for either one of us, I will be in 228, row 2, seat 3. Where's your seat again?
I'll be sitting in the corner, same side as him. I think I'm like in 3. I'm drawing a blank. My memory is horrible. Yeah. Well, you'll find me. It'll be easy to find me. Okay.
Just look at the guy with the ponytail poking out of the back of this hat.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, right here. And I always wear this to home games because, I like going throwback. The throwback ad sweater. Bought this back at the old arena the Admirals played at. Yeah.
The Admirals announced 3 bobbleheads. Dates are not listed.
Yeah, they're to be determined, but
actually the dates are listed. I just gotta go one by one. One of them is Troy Grosnick on February 1st.
His bobblehead will feature him wearing a cheese head. His choice. From what I hear, it's his choice.
And then the second one will be Ryan Ellis, March 16th, which is your least favorite logo. That little old school skull.
Yeah, but Ryan Ellis is a good player, so I'll still be there to collect it because I do collect a lot of Admiral bobbleheads. It's my thing. I like collecting bobbleheads.
And then April 5th is Thomas Jefferson.
Why? Don't know the explanation.
Well, we always do a president one every year or something political.
Why was that?
I don't know.
So I didn't know that was a tradition. Because I was kind of confused about why they did the Hillary and Trump bobbles. I was confused by that, just like I was confused by, who is that, Ben Franklin last year?
And then the year before that, it was George Washington, and the year before that was Abe Lincoln. So
okay, well, thank you. I learned something new. See, that's the best part about our show. People actually learn things. We try teaching and entertaining, plus recapping all at the same time. We're verbal machine guns. We just shoot out tons of bullets, and we hit as many targets as possible.
On that note, you probably won't hear anything from us tomorrow, even if something does happen, because, well,
we're going to have our eyeballs glued to the Brewers playoff game and the Packers game against the Lions.
Yes.
And I mean, we might do a video if something major breaks, but if anything, you won't hear it.
Unless they trade for somebody big, we're not touching it.
Yeah, we'll cover it on our next show, which will be, Tuesday, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be another duel because we'll be covering the Preds Game 3 plus the Admirals Game 2 against San Antonio.
And the Preds play Calgary. And that's their home opener.
So I think that should be a wrap for tonight. We basically touched on everything we needed to talk about. We broke down both games, which we did fairly quick. As you notice, we don't really talk about the penalties unless it's an obvious bad call by a ref. Because, penalties happen in every game. So, yeah. Unless it's egregious, we tend not to mess with it.
We don't particularly talk about them too much just because.
Why? I mean,
it's part of the game. It's the way it polices itself. If this was the NFL, we'd never shut up.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't touch the penalty minutes and this, that, and the other. We just break it down by goals and assists and wins.
Unless there's a fight, we don't talk.
Yeah. Because, it is fun to watch fights.
Guys want to hear who fought and the win-loss column.
I guess. I mean, I don't know if we'll go that far and break down. This guy has 7 victories this season. We ain't going to do that. No.
We'll just talk about who won the fight and who lost.
Oh, yeah. That way, yeah.
So, on that note, what was your thought of the speed of the game? Because today, both teams looked pretty fast.
Yeah.
It was hard watching 2 games. If you follow us on Facebook, you'll see how we were watching these games. And it was just
this guy had a slick setup. I did enjoy the setup tonight. But he was right. It was difficult paying attention to 2 games at once.
Friday's going to be even harder with it at the same time, at the same start. Ugh.
Yeah. We're going to make it work. We are not giving up on this show. So please don't give up on us. Please subscribe to us. Please watch our views. And please tell your friends, spread the word. What are you doing?
Messing with you.
Oh, okay. I was trying to see if we can get our subscriber count up. But I guess if you want to hit me with a damn hockey stick.
Well, if they don't subscribe next time, I'm going to hit them harder with the hockey stick. So.
Yeah, you might see him get a black eye if he does hit me harder with that stick. I'll box you. I'll go slap shot on you. I'll bring out the foil and I'll knock you out.
All right, but
I love that movie, Slap Shot. Movie.
We're gonna go enjoy the rest of our evening,
and I hope you all enjoy your evening as well. If you're celebrating the victories tonight, please be responsible about it. And hopefully we'll catch you at the Panther Arena next Saturday. And if not, tune into our show on Tuesday.
Or Saturday night. We will either be on our set or at the arena.
That's up in the air currently.
Those are where we shoot it. Depends on what happens at the game and how we feel.
Yeah. And if we get clearance. Because I don't want to. I'm not trying to step on people's toes.
We got the clearance. That's not the problem. The problem is having the manpower and the help to do so. So
yeah. But we're going to try our best to shoot our recaps of Admirals home games at the arena. And it is nice to have that clearance to be allowed to film in the venue.
Well, they can't really stop us from filming in the venue. We just got to cap it at 30 minutes and keep it pretty short. So.
And that's what we're doing now because we're at 24 minutes currently as far as our runtime goes.
And we'd have been done at 15 had we not gone back and forth with banter. Now,
that's what happens when you watch hockey with friends. It happens.
So, I am Daniel Goodwell.
I am Chris Draves.
This has been
From Milwaukee to Nashville. Peace.